Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the broadcast. Well, I really don't know where to begin today's report because of the fact that after everything that I just reviewed and what I'm about to show you, it really left a lingering thought in my mind of what the hell is going to happen in 2025. Do these people know something that we just don't know? Because I've got stuff to show you today from Nature Journal, right? And not just Nature Journal, from Deagle, right? They do military work for our United States government. And then also the Office of the Director of National Intelligence. They put out a global trend report, right? All these big groups and organizations who are all telling you and I that something major is going to happen in 2025. I mean, it's just kind of odd. Let's start first, with Nature Journal, because this has just recently been posted. It's kind of the most latest and greatest thing on this 2025 thing. Take a look here. And again, this is the Nature Journal. And here's a report that they put out July 25th, 2023. Warning of a forthcoming collapse of the Atlantic Meridional overturning circulation. It goes on. The Atlantic Meridional overturning circulation, which they're calling AMOC, is a major tipping element in the climate system, and a future collapse would have severe impacts on the climate in the North Atlantic region. Now, they go on to talk about how they've had panels predicting simulations that they've done, and they say that a full collapse is not likely within the 21st century. However, tipping to an undesired state in the climate is, however, a growing concern with increasing greenhouse gas concentrations. Now, it goes on to state this, and this is probably the most terrifying part. They say this particular report provides statistical significance and data-driven estimators for the time of tipping. We estimate a collapse of the AMOC, that's your Atlantic Meridional overturning circulation, to occur around mid-century under the current scenario of future emissions. Now it goes on. A forthcoming collapse of the AMOC is a major concern, as it is one of the most important tipping elements in the Earth's climate system. And here they go on even more specifically, and they state this. In this work, we show that the transition of the AMOC is most likely to occur around 2025 through 2095. And they are saying that, by the way, with 95% confidence. So this whole thing kicks off, if you will, in 2025 and continues through 2095. Terrifying, right? They go on to explain some of what the AMOC is, and just to kind of give you a brief of what that is, and for those of you who may not know, it circulates water from the north to the south. This is something it's always done. It carries the nutrients that our waters need, and just kind of keeps everything running and flowing in our oceans there. But that's what that is, and that's what they're referencing there, and they go on to talk about other things in that report, but I just find it absolutely intriguing that they are even stating this in a report, saying, the world could, completely flip upside down starting in 2025. And of course, the mainstream media is capitalizing on this, right? Take a look here. And here we have theguardian.com. Gulf Stream could collapse as early as 2025, says study. Then we also have Politico, of course, jumping in. Gulf Stream shutoff could happen this century, scientists warn. CNN.com. A crucial system of ocean currents is heading for a collapse that would affect every person on the planet. BBC. Will the Gulf Stream really collapse by 2025? And then the Smithsonian, a vital ocean current system, could collapse as soon as 2025, study predicts. And USA Today, the Atlantic Ocean current could collapse soon. How you may endure these dramatic changes in your weather. In other words, if we don't do something right now, and I mean right now, and we start taking away all your freedoms, then the whole world is going to freaking collapse. Or potentially the Atlantic Ocean current is going to start collapsing in 2025 and then moving forward from fill in the blank all the way through 2090, 95. Big kind of gap there, but hey. I mean, they're using fear to sell everything, giving up your rights. Just today, I woke up to a report, and I didn't pull it up. They officially have banned incandescent light bulbs. gone, Sonara. Now they're going after your gas stoves, and they're not stopping after that, right? I've done reports on Restricted Republic. By the way, if you're not on Restricted Republic, please get there. I can't stress this enough. Everything they are doing to us today, it's really hard to bring you everything I want to say, but I can do it on restrictedrepublic.com. Get there, use the coupon code Lisa and the number 5 to get it for $5 per month. But I've got important critical information that you are really honestly missing out on. I do exclusive videos there. And by the way, none of the videos have any commercial content on it. But with that, I mean, they really and truly want all your freedoms taken away. They are banning your gas stoves. They're going after that, right? And not only that, but they're now going after your lawnmowers, your leaf blowers, your heaters, your heat pumps, your generators that you generate, in the event of some kind of power outage. You're going after that too. And they're not going to stop. It's all of your appliances in your entire household. They want control over it. They want to bring us in revert back to the dark ages, if you will. And that's really what they intend to do, to save Mother Earth, if you will. Because 2025 is right around the corner. So give up every right and freedom you have. And you know what makes this really interesting? And I really got to throw this up there. Daigle.com, years ago, I believe it was in and around 2017, made a prediction that the United States of America is going to lose a lot of people. And it wasn't just the United States of America. It was Canada, U.S., the European countries, all of us were going to go down. Now, they have already scrubbed this from their website. So I had to go to Wayback Machine and pull up a date from like 2020, 2021-ish in order to show you this. And here it is in Daigle.com. And this is a reminder. Some of you may have seen this, but I think this is a good time to bring it back up because both of them are hinting at something happening in 2025, right? And here we have the United States of America. You can see that at the top. And by the way, they do military contract work, I believe, for the United States government. But forecast 2025, and you can see the population by 2025, they have us at 100 million people. And in 2017, right, they have us at 327 million people. Right now, I believe we're at like 332 million. But they say by 2025, we're going to have this massive drop to 100 million people in the United States of America. How the hell? Why the hell would you say that and predict something like that? I mean, really? So now we got the Nature Journal. We had Daigle in the past, which has since been scrubbed. And then we also have this little number that I want to show you. And this is called the Global Trends 2025 of a Transformed World. This is by the Atlantic Council, global organization. And here they're talking about how they're going to transform the world, in 2025. And if you scroll down, it actually talks about the West losing power, right? The international system, as constructed following the Second World War, will be almost unrecognizable by 2025, owning the rise of emerging powers, a globalized economy, a historic transfer of wealth and economic power from the West, United States of America, to the East. That's your China, Russia areas, and the growing influence of non-state actors. By 2025, the international system will be a global multipolar one with gaps in national power continuing to be narrow between developed and developing countries. And by the way, that Daigle report had, the growth of, I believe, China, Russia, all those BRICS kind of nations, they increased in size on population. Again, what the hell do they know that we don't? And I think it's a lingering question that needs to be asked. Definitely a lingering question that needs to be asked. But if you really want to know what's going on and to get kind of a little bit more of my expanded insight on this report, go to restrictedrepublic.com. Anyhow, I love you guys. I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.